Mic check, mic check. Looks like it's coming through. Alright. Hello, thank you so much if you chose to click on this video, and if you're a return gamer, thank you so much for coming back. Today, well, I guess next game I'm running through is Max Payne 3. Yeah, I've just been playing through the trilogy again. I think Max Payne's a really fun, well-written video game character and story. And that's really all that I got. I just wanted to play Max Payne 3. So without further ado, let's get the game up and we'll get into it. There we are. All this, just the build up to get to the airport. Game rocks. Alright, new game. Yes, playing on hard. Now let Max talk, take it away.
This place is great, really comfortable. I'm just gonna get settled in. Time to move on. Get on with my life. Yes, absolutely. Now, like I said, it was a long time ago. Let it go. Seriously. Definitely more my style than Panama, or Hoboken, I guess. No, if I'm honest, I just got kind of bored of boozing. I mean, once in a while, but not all the time. You're right, it wasn't doing me any favors. Maybe I'd lost my self-respect, but it's back. I'm excited, really. I really needed a new start. I think you're right. I think I am gonna like it here. It certainly ain't New Jersey. It's my new life. Just like you said. Listen, if you think I can still do a job, what have I got to lose? Apart from the weight. Very funny. Ha ha. Yes, that is a fake laugh, you jerk. So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister. I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey,
How's the cocktail?
Scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Well, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen, man. We better look lively. This place is a nightmare. You just got cowboys running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him. He's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious, though. Big-end cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants. Look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do. Ricky Martin look alike.
That's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
What the hell was that? I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear. You got this floor?
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl.
I was a little distracted there. Alright, let's get into it. Anybody else?
That was the boss lady. Only this time she wasn't calling for more liquor in her cocktail.
Be right over. Gotta relive some old trauma here.
It wasn't the time, and I was still a little rusty. But the tune was coming together.
Oh,
Just as this
Max.
new start of mine was about to come to a shuddering halt. She was out on one of the balconies, and I hoped not about to be thrown off.
Don't worry, guys, I got this.
Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Let her go! Let her go! Come on!
It might have been stupidity or drunkenness, or
What
maybe
happens
both.
if I don't shoot
But
here?
before I knew it, I was back taking
So this
insane
isn't
risks,
actually...
trying to save fallen women.
This isn't my first time playing Max Payne 3. I've played it now, I think, maybe 3 times. I played it back when it came out way back in the day on my 360. And I think I played it once between 2012 and now.
Tranquila!
Just a cool game.
cuidamos disso. Nice work! Hey, you need a hand?
Love Max.
No, you? Who the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
What is dive? Is it shift or control? I think it's show me. Need my tooltips.
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Good way. Good thing to pull back.
Where is he?
You alright? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Shit. What is cover? So space is jump. Done right, yeah.
I'd done them enough favors. I didn't need to give them more of a head start.
Could mess with that, become a dive actually, or what the heck is also cover? Is cover E, Q? Q is covered. Interesting. Don't like that they added that to this game. Shoot it, Max! Cover does not belong in Max Payne. Check it out. Any secrets?
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad
I
guys
love
would
the
want the
in-engine
boss
cutscenes, how
alive,
Max is still carrying the
almost
gun.
as much as I did. They weren't far ahead. Once I opened the door, I'd actually have to come up with a plan.
Okay, so 3 is how I get to the dual wheel.
about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap.
Okay.
Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
Stick it up on me like that, buddy? Don't think so.
Rodrigo!
Stay down, Mr. Bronco!
Max, dump the clip. Oof. Game is vulgar.
Everything is okay.
God, is it good. Shit, shit. Stick my hand up to stretch once. This is what you do.
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. You're okay. Come with me. Just come. It's okay. Just right here.
Ei, vocês aí! Que porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio, Becker?
Cala a boca, cuzão! Continua dando multas. Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
Ajuda, cara.
Chama uma ambulância!
Me ajuda.
Fuck.
You did good, Max.
You say so. Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFE, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff, politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
Off to a hot start, Max. You're doing pretty well in this new country.
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how. And with that, I guess I was ready for bed. A couple of days later, it was back to work. Ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max, I was speaking to you. Sorry, what was that? Oh, I was saying we get into a lot of scrapes, man.
Well, we're still here.
Hey.
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny.
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela. She's the good sister.
Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Faba? More bodies turned up, more people went missing. Well, it's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are. Saúde. I love this place. Carioca, falou, brother. I love this view. It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard.
These cutscenes are a little long
whore during
compared to
Feature
Max
Week,
Payne
as my
2
roommate
1,
used to
which I
say.
enjoy. They're just the
You like
comic
that,
books
Max?
in and out.
That's pretty funny.
I think that they do an awesome job. I mean, setting scenes still and being entertaining in their own right. But when it comes to Max Payne, I enjoy just the quick comic, 4 or 5 panels, mixes something sick, and then boom, we play.
Lembra da minha irmã, Giovanna?
Claro que sim, Fabiana. I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcel. Marcel, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God. Egypt
It's a
got
different
so
time in
rich.
games, though. I think they chose
You
to
know
forego
I know.
the storybook cutscenes and replace them with these long in-engine ones. I think it's because there's like PS3 and 360 is really. You could have big scenes, I guess, like this nightclub. You get away with it. Because on like the PS2, you could still too. Because like I'd point to Resident Evil 4. Those are all pre-rendered, a lot of them on the PS2. You get away with smaller scenes, smaller like areas, people talking, with controlled access environment. But then this, I mean, like this was new and cool. Or 360 and PS3. But I don't know. I think that's part of the reason why they went with it.
Your table, nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Cloud, you looking at best.
Cloud you. Fucking Cloud you. He isn't even any good. If he were good, he'd be in Barcelona or Milan. He couldn't even make it in Germany. Now he comes back here and acts like fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, name precisa. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
This fucking monkey from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me. What's that? Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What do you fucking do it, man?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and I'm drinking. You don't want to listen to advice from me, amigo.
Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit. People. Fuck them. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga! What you been, Mo? What you been?
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
Surely it's gonna go well. Look at this. achievement for what I just did there.
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
I always change shoulders. Sorry, it looks like it drifts over on its own.
The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor. Bastard's name was Claudio. I found out later he was a pretty big shot soccer player for the Galatians. Some nearly superstar just back from Europe. The usual. Scored goals, scored girls. The only box he'd be getting into now was the one he'd be leaving in.
So space and control are my 2 bullet time keys. I keep forgetting that. Get up, Max. Come on. How the heck do I... Okay. I didn't even know you could crouch. We will take that, though.
Time was a luxury I couldn't afford.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Sao Paulo's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No, stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
God, they came out there. They went that way into the lounge. Go.
Get up. We can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind me. Get everybody else out of here.
Ooh, bad guys.
Son of a bitch.
So we gotta search this room. Golden gun parts. Oh. Sorry, guys. Give us 5 stars on Yelp. Nope. Okay. Oh, so that's one way to do it. There's something I can get up in there, I remember. Oh. Come on. Like that.
All this unfinished business, and all I could think about was my unfinished scotch.
Go back and drink it if you want, Max. Let's say one up to our friend.
Don't shoot, por favor.
You an American?
Sure. Yeah, I'm from Steele, North Dakota, just outside of Bismarck. Anders Detling. This is some place, huh? They told me it was a little fresh, but I wasn't expecting things to be quite like this.
No?
No, see, I've seen things. I was a cop for 25 years. I've seen men run over by combines. I've seen husbands who just ate their wives, but a gunfight at a disco.
You were a cop?
Yeah.
Just retired. Oh, what a life that was. And it gave me the money to raise a family. Oh, I got a girl at college at Wisconsin and a boy who's playing football for Minnesota State. You want to see their picture?
No, that's all right. Sounds nice. Listen, you're staying here. Don't be a hero.
Oh, I won't. I'm retired.
Happy, healthy ex-cop? Give me a break.
Ooh, freaky. Alright, am I allowed to be back here? I don't ever remember this area.
Que porra você
Nice.
tá fazendo? Como assim? Você tá com algum problema?
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
Filho da puta!
Controls. I might swap control and sprint, because I don't see much of a use for sprint. It's very situational.
Para com isso, porra!
They were still alive, at least. This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gatecrashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos.
I wonder what they don't like.
They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
Who else is here? Not one more of you? Hang on real quick. Yep. Remember that from years ago. It just comes back to me.
This wasn't the time to be second-guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them.
Chill, Max. We're looking for collectibles. Get you some pain kills out of it, see?
I'd
There,
gone
you're
head
welcome.
first through a glass window. I deserved a little something for the pain.
Está ali! Cala a boca, sua puta!
They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before
Isn't that where our
Giovanna and
homie is?
Fabiana left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good ones, I decided to go with it. What a view. I guess my time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised.
I enjoy Max so much.
At least I was getting shot at by a bit aggressive psychopath.
Because he's always having
These
fun
guys
with
weren't
it.
messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
Porra, pelo amor de Deus! All I said!
Come on! Jesus, Max, I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes. What the hell happened in there?
They jumped us. Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls and Marcelo, but he's here
Yeah,
now.
don't worry about me, homie. I'm just a guy paying you lots of money to protect me.
Yeah, what were you drinking?
Bet your ass I was. You try staying in there for 5 minutes sober.
Oi, olha!
Look, there they are.
Come on now!
Quick, get after them!
Are you crazy? We can't just leave her. Max, you gotta do something. Come on!
Yeah, I got
Rifle
it.
back there.
I got it. Oh, what? I died like that? One shot? Alright.
She's making a run for it.
Hey, hold on.
These guys are hitting hard.
Move, you're gonna lose her.
Shoot! What the fuck are you waiting for?
Wait for him to come into sight.
Damn.
Jeez.
Max, shoot that bastard!
They weren't even lined up.
Stay on! Don't worry, I see her!
We get out of this alive? You two are fired!
Is that a promise?
Break his chest.
She's headed for the roof! Gotta get around this thing!
How is this getting around it? I will deal!
Oh, look! Look! There she is there!
Gotta be kidding me.
Who else still up? Oh, I see you. Oh shit, right when I hit reload. Take him out! Oh yeah! It was cool for laser beam inside too.
Down there! Right!
I think it'd be fun to have a tower laser instead of having the normal reticle. Don't worry, Max got this. Yeah. That's sweet. That's so stupid. That is so silly. It's so fun.
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never was, who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
Go. Soak up the carnage, Max. That's you. Oops. Whoa.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher de branco. Foi por isso que viemos aqui. O Serrano vai cortar
I want to look around for collectibles before I start dealing with them.
essa puta. Tem muita coisa que eu gostaria
Nothing.
de fazer.
Aha. Thank you.
Bora, vai, vai!
Oh, jeez.
Passa o pano aí, Léo! Primeiro vou aleijar você!
Shoot in the dick. Shoot in the dick. Not playing by no rules. One hit. See, I don't like this. Like these long-range moves in Max Payne have no place existing. Chipping away at enemies. One moment, getting a phone call. Alright, hello. So let's get to a quick wrapping up point. That's what that call meant. Gotta send it, I'm a little bit behind schedule. Oh, shit. That's a really good part down there. Oh, look at this sprint. You can barely even tell you're doing it. The roll over to grab it. door on my left? No.
The odds on Giovanna still being alive were getting worse by the second, and if Fabiana wasn't dead already, I was guessing pretty soon she'd start wishing she was. I was up for one god-awful performance review. This was a mess. It was Giovanna's necklace. Now I just had to find the rest of her.
Alright. Guessing she's at the exit door. Yep, look at that cutscene.
Giovanna! Giovanna!
Max! Over here!
Probably stop after this
happening?
cutscene.
Where were you?
Are you all right?
What, do I look all right?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here.
Assholes. Where is he? Is he okay?
Need to make a quick detour. He's fine. He's right there.
Oh my god. It's Cole!
Giovanna!
No!
What are you doing?
Giovanna! Hey! No, nothing. Go.
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
My weakness was the drink. Passo's was the sister. Things were turning pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone, and part of me wished I was too.
Hex rules. He just keeps failing and continues to persist. And that's what I love so much about Max Payne. There's his wife and kid, his job, everybody around him. Look at him, he's pushing on. Not very well, but he's pushing on. I think that's really cool about Max Payne. I think that's something they nailed. That ultimately he understands, I think, right from wrong. Just heard.
Well, what choice do we have?
3.
We have never paid out ransoms before. But I don't know. I don't like the feeling of this. What about you, Max?
I don't know. I'm no expert on hostage negotiations. I know people who are, but they're in America.
We don't have time for America.
I know you're right, Marcelo. It's not like I don't have the money to pay.
Father made a lot of money. We have always been targets. We all know that. But much as it pains me, I don't see we have a choice. Maybe after we pay, we find out who did it. We have them... Well, we all know what I'm saying.
Who do you think is targeting your family?
Haters.
Who can say?
Haters, give me a
I think
break,
this
buddy,
country's
you
not
young
easy, you
idiot.
can see that. I have tried to do business the right way, but that's not always possible. Of course I made enemies, but I've also paid a lot of bribes. I have no idea.
It's probably that street gang trying to get at me.
I don't know. People I know have tried to reach out to this group. Comando Sombra. They're not from any of the favelas around here. They're linked to the drug business. Now,
Port
what have I got to do with drugs?
cartel.
Everybody loves money.
I just want my wife back.
We can take the money to them.
Ooh, sorry about your star player. Surely it's not an ambush, right? Anyway, we'll be picking up
Hey, put the gun down. Put down your gun.
from here when we get back. Next.
Não faça nada, estúpido. Me mostre o dinheiro.
What's he saying?
Open the bag. Show me it's full of money.
Depressa, porra, depressa.
Easy, pal, easy.
Vem.
They just take me out. Yeah, they did. We both get double
Apparently
crossed.
someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing.
Commando Sombras or
The
whatever.
money was gone, and I was next if I didn't get off that field. Bullets came from long range.
Nope, that's it. That is where we're going to be ending for today. Thank you again so much if you chose to click on this for the first time. If you're a return viewer, thank you again. All that being said, I mean, we'll be back out maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, who knows. But yeah, we'll continue the Max Payne storyline. That's it. Take it easy.